Hello and welcome to the 152nd episode of the Bottom Knitting Podcast. My name is Ramona. I'm a knitter from Toronto and welcome to my corner of the crafting world. So I've taken off about, is it 2 weeks? Maybe about 2 weeks off. Had a grand old time in them, but I really wanted to do this episode, even though I was supposed to record it yesterday, but tiredness got to me. So let's just get started. I have 5 works in progress. I've worked on 3 out of those 5. So I guess we will start with, we'll start with this one. So in here is my Rocket Tee by Tanis Lavallee. It's not currently attached to needles right now. That's only because I finished the hem at the bottom and I need to pick up. Nope, that's upside down. Well, anyways, I finished the hem at the bottom. So it's all been, I gave it about 2 or 3 rows of ribbing just at the bottom, and afterwards then I did the I-cord bind off. I think I'll like it like this, and then afterwards I just got to do the sleeves and the neckline and it will be ready to go. So here it is in its unfinished state. The yarn that I used for it is from the Knitting Loft. It's their boots base and their desk base in the colorway Paris Blue. Oh, it's still such a beautiful color. I really do like that. Put that one away. Oopsie. Come on. Come on. Back and in. Okay. Next project. Let's see, I think it's, okay, it's fallen over the side. I'm not going to worry about it. No, not this one. Oh, I think I'm missing it. Am I? No, it's my April shower socks. The needles that I showed off last time, they're still here. I haven't taken them out of the package. Haven't moved. The socks, still at the same place where it needs to be tinked back. Hasn't moved. Eventually, I'll get around to it. Yeah, it's just, honestly, I've had too much going on. I don't feel like I have the concentration for it. But hopefully within the next couple of weeks, I'll get the colorwork situation taken care of. Because once I get past the colorwork, it'll be easy and good to go. And then the second sock won't be difficult because I'll know exactly what I need to do. All right. So the yarn that I'm using for this, oh, that's what I should have showed off. Where's my main color? My main color right here. It's from the Knitting Loft as well. It's on their boots base, and the colorway is called Tilly. And then you can actually get to see it there. Okay. Put the needle back in so I don't forget where it is. Next project. I think I'll bring out the other project that I didn't really work on, which was the Harlow Hat. And as per usual, I don't know what yarn I used for this, other than the fact that I used a Mondim for the black. The red, I don't know. Not really looking for it. It's pretty much the same. I don't remember. I think I forgot to move the stitch marker for this, because that's where I showed it, and I think I was like here last time you had seen it. I'm almost certain, but I haven't moved it, and that's exactly where it is now. I don't feel, even though Brioche is finishing up on the Love and Stitches membership for this month, it's okay. The person I'm planning on giving it to, I'm probably going to give it to him for his birthday, and it's not until August anyways. Hopefully, I will have it done by then. And only seeing him for the past few weeks and what he's wearing, yep, I picked out the perfect colors for this. All right, next project. Did that. Let's go to my June socks. So, I am not finished these, but I have been making good progress on them. I do have, where's my sock blocker? Oh, it's all the way over there. Forget it. I was drying socks. The last time I was drying socks, I left them all the way on the other side of my room. I'm not going over there to get them now. So, ouch. Ow. The needle sharp. Okay. So, I finished the first sock. So, this is the Knitter's Knit Nook socks by the Crazy Sock Lady. So, I finished the first sock. And I am working on the second. I've only gotten maybe 2 repeats done. I think about 2 repeats. Yeah, 2 repeats done for the second leg. But considering today's the 27th, I don't think I'm going to get it done for the end of the month. But, oh well, that's okay. So I'm going to continue, you know, plugging away at it and doing well. The yarn for this one, the colorway is called Cape Cod Cranberry. And the yarn is from I can't remember it. Some Glacier Bay, I think. Something with Glacier Bay. I'll try to remember to put it underneath with a proper name on it. So I'm hoping I have enough to finish the second sock, because this is what I've got left, and I don't have any more yarn that's remotely close to this color or this thickness, you know? Okay, this is a little bit thicker than a sock yarn. I don't think it's quite a sport weight, but it's a little bit thicker. So I'm working my way through it, and hopefully it will be enough. If not, I'm going to end up with a pair of something. I don't know. We'll have to see. All right, and what's this? Oh, that fell. Sorry, I moved some stuff and I just threw a bunch of like bags beside me, and I'm not quite sure. Oh, no, that's not anything to do with this. All right. So my last project that I've been working on is my Phoebe socks. Okay, so for these ones, got that. For this one, got that. Okay, so for this one, just like my Nook socks, I finished the first sock. Last time you had seen, I either was just about to put in the heel or I had finished putting in the heel. And so I finished the sock off and I got started on the second. And that's where I am right now on the second sock. I don't quite think I'm, hold on. Am I even halfway done with the leg? Yeah, I think I'm over halfway done for the leg. So just a little bit more. I'll save this for like any kind of TV knitting time where I don't have to pay attention as close to the pattern, and see if I can get these knocked out as soon as possible. But my priority is still going to be on my my Nook socks, just because it's for my sock thing and it needs to be finished as soon as possible. So the yarn that I'm using for this one is from Area 51 on her Sturdy Alien base, and the colorway is called Phoebe. And I believe that is everything for all of my actual works in progress that I can show. I did, however, hold on. No, not there. I did, however, get, yep, I made an order for Sock Week with, hold on, nope, and also here. I got yarn. Came in. I've got other stuff that's supposed to be coming in that hasn't come in yet. So this is from Olivia and Oliver Fibers. They're from the Netherlands, I believe. But I think that's really nice. So, and then I like the card. I think that's really nice. So I had gotten the sock set that she had for Sock Week, because I looked at this and I'm there like, this is what I want. And it's this one. Okay, this is the sock set. And it is 75% merino and 25% nylon. So this one here is called Baby Shark. This one down here is called Bellini. Right? And there it is. Stop that from going to sleep. And then she also sent in tea, which is a honey rooibos tea. I can never pronounce these things. So there it is. And I've only been holding on to this just so I can get to show it in this, and then I'm going to give it to my aunt. She loves tea. I don't. So it works out great. And then on top of that, I also ordered stitch markers, which I have not taken out of here since I got it. Is there a way to take this out? I don't think it makes a difference. I think no matter what I do, I'm going to end up ripping the label. Either I rip the label or I rip the bag. Let's rip the bag. And it's like objecting to me ripping it like this. Oh, oh, these are cute. So happy I got these. Ah. And then here are the stitch markers that I got to go with my yarn. I'm looking forward to getting to use those. I think those are really nice. I'm just going to see if I can get some claw clips attached to them that I can really get full use out of them. But yeah. that is everything that's actually coming to me mail-wise. I'm still waiting for a sock set that I had ordered from Max the Knitter, or Maxim Sear. He put up a sock set, and honestly it made me think of like old school gym socks, and I really liked it. So you have the option of getting it's like a neon rainbow mini skein set, plus a solid color for the yarn, for the main color. You could pick between black and you could pick between white. I don't remember which one I picked. I don't remember at all, but I'm looking forward to getting it. I think I may have picked the black, but if I was, oh my gosh, my eyes. I'm going to complain about knitting them the entire time, but they're going to look so awesome when they're done. Like, that's pretty much a given, but we'll have to see. So I got that coming in. And then afterwards, I had ordered a pattern. Not ordered a pattern. I had gotten a pattern, also by Maxim Sear. It's called Gradient Scent. I'm going to make sure I put a picture of it there or wherever I put it. All I know is it looks really, really cool. He had done them in a rainbow flag colors, but I think I might, I don't know. I think there's so many options for colors for it. I'm just looking forward to doing it. I think I'd prefer to do more of a gradient, like I think black to white type of thing would look really, really cool. I don't know, but that's going to be one of my wish list projects that I will hold on to and say I'm going to do, and then not touch it again for another 5 years. It's okay. That's all right. I expect that to happen. So I think that's pretty much everything knitting related. I'm thinking off the top of my head. Yeah, pretty much off the top of my head, that's everything knitting related. So what else has happened to me since the last time I podcasted? See, that's where a lot of things have happened. Oh no, then this is, yeah, so it was 3 weeks since I last updated. No, this would be the 3rd week. So the first week, I went to the loft and I got to see my friend Angie. She had come up and she was visiting everybody while she was coming around, and we all decided we're going to meet. And while we did that, we discovered, yes, we can get to hang out at the loft. So that's pretty much what we did. It's like, hold on, we can stay. We sat down, pulled out our knitting, and we were just going to town and just sitting down there talking. I got my needles, my size 2 US needles at that time. Yeah, that was the one thing I bought at the loft that day. It was really nice to see her. She's supposed to be coming back again, I guess in a couple of weeks or so. I'll probably be at the loft for that too. And then afterwards, we probably won't see each other again until like next year. So there is that. The weekend after was Father's Day, and I pretty much figured out early on what I wanted to get for my dad. One of the gifts I wanted to get to him, but I couldn't get it anywhere else other than close to where he lives, because I couldn't find the place. I couldn't find a location that was close to where I lived that I had the time to go to. So on the Saturday evening after church, let's start this. On Friday, I discussed it with the brother who has a driver's license. Look, this is what I want to do for Dad. Can you do this for me and help me get it? He's like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I then went into the other brother's room and says, tap, tap, tap. I'm going to be doing such and such for Dad. You want to come with us while we go and do it? Yeah, that's great. Okay, fine. So we go to church on Saturday. They have a Father's Day brunch afterwards. So I'm sitting down there happily eating my like sandwich and my soup and all that kind of stuff. And I keep looking up and I still, see one brother, and I'm like, okay, if he's still here, I'm good. No need to worry about rushing anything. Sit down there. I finished my food. I said, okay, well, let's go sit by the other brother to make sure that, nobody's left me behind. I sit down there. There were actually quite a few kids at my church, and some of them wanted to play the drums, so he was helping them learning like basic things and playing the drums and that kind of stuff. After about 15 minutes of me sitting down there, he's there like, are you waiting for me? I'm like, well, yeah, because, we're going home with Dad. He's like, oh, Dad already left, or he went out to the car. Go see if he's still there. My dad was already gone. My dad didn't even remember I told him I was going to be coming back with him. So my brother's like, oh, whoops. Well, I'm going with my friend. Well, she can give us a ride. So she ended up being the driver to take us back to my dad's house and all that kind of stuff. So we gave it a little bit of time, and then by the time we made it back to the house, I expected, because my dad practically always on Saturdays seems to go for a nap. He didn't nap. It's like, dude, we're trying to surprise you. Why are you still awake? You're sleep. So it took a bit of time. And basically, I just left it up to my brother to get the car keys so we can go, because his mom was like, yeah, sure, no problem. My dad was like, what do you need the keys for? But turns to my brother. Is like, you have work tonight. You have to sleep. Yeah. I'll get back with plenty of time. But why can't you? My brother's like, don't worry about it. So we went to, the place that I needed to go to was Long and McQuaid, which is a music store in Hamilton. We got my little sister to come with us. My other brother, he went to sleep. So, my little sister came with us too. So we went into Long and McQuaid. My brother veers off immediately as he comes in. He's like, ooh, instrument, piano, must go touch. Me, on the other hand, is like, what do you want? I would like to buy a gift card. Thank you. Brother, where are you ready to go? My brother's like sitting down there. I swear he's playing like a concerto or something on the piano. And they're like, who has time for this? You have to go home and sleep. So my brother then, made sure he asked about the sales and all that kind of stuff because, get extra stuff for what he wants from there. So then afterwards, we had already decided, because my dad has really been getting into gardening lately. Well, to me, it feels like lately, but those who still live with him on a regular basis, it feels like this is the way it's always been, it seems like. So we realized he doesn't really have herbs. So we decided that's what we were going to get for him. So we picked up, what was it? I think parsley and rosemary from to plant in his garden. And, when we came back to the house, I said, okay, my brother was full and ready to bring everything in. No, we still had to make a stop at the grocery store because there was stuff that we had to get. But that had nothing to do with the stuff for Father's Day. It was a recipe, the Korean barbecue recipe that I got. I gave it to my brother, and he actually ended up making it for the family, and they loved it, with the exception of my little sister, but she doesn't really like meat. So, but everybody else, they absolutely loved it. So, we went to the grocery store, we picked up the stuff, and my dad is like calling, are you guys coming home yet? Son, you need to sleep. You've got work tonight. So he's like, yeah, we're almost home. So my brother was full and ready to walk in through the front door with the plants and everything. I'm there like, dude, you're not understanding how this stealth thing works. Let's go in through the garage. We can go in through the garage? Yeah. I don't know how to do that. Dude, Dad's car has a button. You press the button, garage door opens. It never occurs to him because he just always goes through the front door. So we left the plants inside the garage, just to make sure he doesn't see it. What I picked up, I just slid it into my pocket, so he's not going to see that. And my sister, who was supposed to go and open up the garage door, we gave her the groceries. We nicknamed her Cinderella for the evening. But here's the thing. So she goes in through the front door, puts down the groceries, walks to practically the kitchen, but skips over that and opens up the garage door. So then when I come in through the garage door, and I'm walking into the kitchen, I'm like, where are the groceries? I'm like, I have to walk back to the front door, and I'm there like, you're getting a bag of groceries. Why don't you take the bag of groceries to where the groceries go? So we brought those. We put everything away. All right, good. My brother then goes to sleep and all that kind of stuff. And I spend the rest of the evening hanging out with my dad. The next morning now, we get up. My stepmother, because she wasn't feeling well the day before, so she sat down there and she decided to cook breakfast, and she wanted everybody to come and sit down and eat, to eat together. The only one who was exempted from this rule is my brother, who was working, because he literally just got home like maybe an hour or two earlier, and he was still tired, so he got to sleep. We had to sit down there and go through, no, you can't stay here, you have to come downstairs and eat. Even if you don't eat, just come and sit down with us. That's the whole point of Father's Day breakfast. So my stepmother had the whole, let's all, sit down there and tell what we're grateful for from your dad and all that kind of stuff. My dad doesn't like being the center of attention, but he took it anyways. Go, Dad. And then afterwards, he was discussing about, oh yeah, I need to go out into the garden to go plant, da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, are you planning on planting this today? Yeah, why? I said, one moment, where do you have a ballpoint pen? He's like, what? So I went and I grabbed a ballpoint pen. I filled out the extra information for the gift card, because I didn't do that to tell him like how much was on it. And then I went into the garage and I grabbed the plants and I said, here you go. While you're planting the other ones, you can plant this as well. And he was like, oh, thank you. And he was happy about the gift card and all of that kind of stuff. And yeah, that was pretty much it. It was a very low-key Father's Day, but he was happy with it. And then later on that week, they got to eat my brother's cooking, and it was actually really good. I'm really happy that they liked it. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it short and sweet today. Well, considering it's been a few weeks, I'm keeping this to like 20 minutes. That's kind of amazing. So that's going to be everything for today. Thank you for spending your crafting and chatting time with me, and hope to see you again next time. Bye. Oh, next week I'm not certain if there will be an episode because we are having family over on the Sunday. So we'll have to see. Bye.